Hey guys, Jim at Escapes Lawn Care. Gonna do a carburetor replacement on the Honda tiller. You see what I gotta do here. So I need that tiller. I gotta replace that grass. I obviously dug up some of this. I still need to loosen some of these up here, so the tiller's gonna do a good job for that. I laid the sprinkler line. I also cleaned that moisture barrier. I'm actually getting the house all painted, so this is all the prep work I'm having to do prior. But anyway, wanted to do the carburetor replacement. Now, obviously, if you're going to see this, that means I got the right carburetor. I'm just going to do a simple replacement. I'm not going to clean it. I'll have that as a spare. I'll clean that up in my spare time. But honest, for 12 bucks, it's just got to get a new one. All nice and clean, new hoses, all of that stuff. So let's see what we got today. This is the Honda FG110. It is a little mini tiller, so our carburetor obviously is in here. We're going to replace the filter. So let's see, let's get going here. Let's see what we got. Got this on Amazon. Obviously you see the fuel filters and the inline air filters. Carburetor in itself. In fact, they've given you a spark plug, the little bubble, and of course the gaskets. But I am just going to go do a simple carb, change the filter, air filter and fuel filter. So let's see if it's the right one. Well, as you can see, it's the right air filter. I'll throw that one away, change that one. And this is the I believe it's 8mm. Yep. Boy, that filter's pretty bad. Okay, so the hoses actually look pretty good. I'm probably just temporarily going ahead and use the same ones. I do need to replace that, but I'm on a time crunch right now, so we're gonna see what we can do. Okay, so I have to do the throttle cable. I need an open end, so I'm actually going to use the needle nose. Be right back. Alrighty, let's get this loosened up a little bit so I can maneuver. There we go. Let's get that out of the way. There. Alright. Now if I can find my other carburetor. Okay. Alright. As you can tell, everything is about the same on it, so let's go ahead and I may need a needle nose for this. Whoop. Yeah, I'm gonna need to replace those hoses. I just don't have the time right now. I am on a crunch, so we'll replace that here and come on. Oh, that man, that. I'm trying not to. Oh, that's really stuck. Oh, dummy. I knew that. I knew that. Man. Let's see if that's. Yep. Get on there. There we go. Everything looks all right there. Come on, get in there. All right, guys. Let me get this up here a little bit. There we go. On the back side, and I didn't even know that, is where you can prevent the screw from going back in there. So now I lost the. All right, so we should be in better shape now. I just didn't realize that I could stop that. All right, come on. Okay. All right, I'm just snugging it, guys. I'm not. Oh, this is thicker. Man, look at that. Look how thick that is. So I'm not sure. Man, that is really super thick. Maybe it's just over time becoming disintegrates, right? Okay, so let's get that in there. Come on. Oh. Come on, there you go. All right, guys. Nice pool. Good grass, guys. Look at that green. Look at that green grass. So you heard it start there. I'm gonna let it warm up a little bit. Just really is a couple of strokes on it. I'm gonna let it run and idle for a little bit. So while it's doing that, I'm gonna give you the reason why. Oh, that sounds good. It's purring. So I had a hard time starting it, but it did start and it did idle. That's a little fast idle there. I wonder if that's a little fast idle. I'm gonna have to adjust the carbs a little bit. But when I throttled, sorry, getting close to it. When I throttled, it would kind of like die out. I had to feather it, and I really couldn't till the grass at all. So obviously you check the normal, the spark plug, the air filter, bad gas, etc. You go through all that. You have to kind of thinking for, all right, I haven't replaced the carburetor. It's been sitting in the shed, and all of that varnish and that gas turns to garbage. And I know better. I should start these things routinely, but every 4 months or so, like you guys in the winter just start your motors up. Well, I'm in the summer, I never really start mine up. So But I haven't used that tiller, I think, in a couple of years. I think, and I just didn't start it and get all the bad gas out of it. So anyway, it's humming along. So let's see what it does. Be right back. All right, guys, this literally only took me a couple of minutes to do. I wanted to loosen up the dirt. I got to remove some layers. We're going to slant it down so water will go off in that direction versus than on the house. Like I said, so during the 3 hurricanes, the last 2 were the worst. Water did come up. We were pretty wet this whole last year. It was all standing water. So anyways, seepage occurred right here. From about the middle of this window, it kind of seeped in a little bit. It didn't puddle, it was just damp carpet. So that's why I did all this, in addition to running the sprinkler line, as you can see. So because I could never get this area to grow, it didn't have adequate water supply. So I'm going to remove this layer of soil so that when I put grass on there, I can slant it down, kind of watch the flow. You got to move the water somewhere, right? This is obviously a sprinkler. Gotta be careful here. This is the line, main line. So I'm only going to go up to here. We're going to get rid of all of this. We got the grass. I got to get it done today. So that's why I'm on a timeline. So anyway, peace. All right. So it didn't take very long, as you can see. I don't know why this camera keeps cutting out, but anyway, I'm gonna move that. Again, that's where the pipe is. I can't go any closer. Then there's another one right up to here. So that goes all the way to this one. And then there's another one that goes out there. So all I can do is kind of a strip right here. That's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, peace, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. I just realized, and none of you told me, I forgot to put the hood back on. We'll do it tomorrow. I'm kind of tired right now. So I've got some more work to do. Like I said, I got to take the television down. We had painting we got to do here in about a week's time, so I still got a lot of work to do. Yep, let me go around here. We're gonna get wet. So that sod's been sitting there for 2 days. That's why I had to get it down today. Good job on the sprinklers, as you can see. So it goes out to there, and there's a big head there. That's why there's a line across there, and there's a line toward that one. So I'm gonna have to hand tilt that one because of the PVC pipe that's in there. So all that is pulled away, and that's for the pressure washer to get to, and then painting. So I'll fill all of that in. So the intent was to slope it down and slope it over here, and I think I accomplished that. You can see it's kind of sloping down here. Here I don't care, it's just a home. So anyway, so I'll fill all that in. Obviously I gotta buy a little bit more sod, fill in the spot over there, but obviously some more sod here. That's just a little bit, and then right here. So we'll buy some more sod. I just I didn't calculate it. I didn't do the square feet. I just said, in fact, that was 25 pieces right there. Probably 35 pieces, but no concern. I'll get that fixed here. That area I'll probably do later on. It doesn't affect the painters. And then there's an area way over there. You can see I killed the grass. That was all crabgrass there. But look at that. Look at that green grass, guys. This is April 1st, actually. Don't know when I'll probably get this edited and posted up here, probably next week or so. And we're almost ready for pool time. I know, you guys can be jelly. That's a lot of money to build this thing. But yeah, I do my own sprinklers, as you can see. I've done all my own sprinklers. No, I don't do that as a business. No way, that's back-breaking work. But to maintain this is you got to take care of the patches. That's a bad patch. So I killed it. Waiting for the crepe myrtle. I murdered that here back in the fall, so had to cut it down to size. You got some Eureka palms and some foxtail palms. Boy, the hurricane really chewed them up though. I lost this fence right here. I had that replaced. And so anyway, that's oh, I gotta fix that. That's kind of a waste. I'll fix that. I don't know what that is, but anyway, I got sprinkler system throughout the whole place. And we're in a dry spell. We haven't had rain in a long time, and when we get it, it's like 15 minutes. So our rain will come up in July, August, September. That's our rainy season. We'll get some rain then. All right, guys, peace out. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching. This is the FG110 Honda tiller. I'll leave a link for the carburetor kit. It fits like it's champ. No issues. More of operator than anything. So it purred like a kitten. So anyway, peace out.